What's your favorite Rickey Henderson story, Joe? You got one?
Oh man, you know what? There's so many of them, but the best one was when he was with Oakland, and in 1990, Kirby had just signed the first $9 million contract. He signed a 3-year deal for $9 million.
Puckett, you're talking about, right? Kirby Puckett?
Puckett, yeah, Kirby Puckett.
Uh-huh.
And then Rickey signed right after that for the same amount, 3 years at $9 million. And I was just traded to San Diego, so I did one up. They gave me $100,000 more. And so Rickey, he got the signing bonus of $1 million. Okay? So now, the end of the year, the A's are going through their books and ledgers, and something's not adding up. You know, they've got an extra $1 million in their account. And they'll go back and they look, and they go, oh, come on, really? So they call Rickey. They said, Rickey, where's the check we gave you for your bonus back in January? And he had put it encased in glass and hung it on the wall.
Unbelievable. Framed a $1 million check.
They said, Rickey, take a picture of it. Go put the check in the bank and take a picture and put the picture of it on the wall.
That's right. Do we know if he ever cashed it? Do we know if he ever cashed it?
No, he did cash it, but he lost about $35,000 that year. That's when banks did pay interest when you had money in the bank.
Unbelievable. Now, you may not know the answer to this, but I heard that when Rickey wound up on the Mets and Olerud was his teammate again, he told Olerud, hey, man, I used to play with somebody who also wore a helmet in the field as well. And Olerud had to tell him, yeah, that was me, Rickey. Is that true?
That is true.
It is true?
That is true. That is true. The other one is when Rickey left us and went back to the A's. The A's had come to town, and they had, my billboard all over town showing the home run. And so going to the ballpark, and so all the A's were talking about it. They was like, oh, where were you at when this happened? Where were you at when Joe hit that home run? Where were you at? And everybody went down the back of the bus telling them where they were at, what they were doing. And then Rickey goes, I was on second base.
Hey, man, he was. And if I'm not mistaken, him being on base is what made Mitch Williams slide step for the first time in his career. And he even was slide stepping and threw that pitch to you that you hit out of the park. Is that true, too?
Yeah, no, that's true, because I was looking for a breaking ball because he threw me a pretty good breaking ball that pitched before, and I lost it, and I still swung at it. So I'm looking breaking ball, but because he did the slide step, he threw it down and in. He came down and in. And, Rich, my happy zone is down and in. Yep. And like I say, I just went down and got it. But, see, we go back a step further. When Molitor got the base hit, I was very upset because Rickey, he's supposed to be one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, the stolen base king, and he can't go from first to third on a base hit. That's ridiculous.
Right.
So I got on him. I said, he's supposed to be on third base so I can at least tie the game up.
Right. Instead, you just went over the wall, and the rest is history. And interestingly enough, it was the the only other, I guess, the previous championship out of Toronto until Kawhi and the Raptors delivered one for the NBA fans up there. And, it's unbelievable. I love these stories. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.